Welcome to Basketball Analytics 101. This is the beginning of a series in which I will discuss analytical ideas and teach you everything you need to know about different statistics that you may want to use, but you just don't know how or why you should use them. Let's start by talking about per game stats and why they do not matter. Per game stats are a measure of a player's production on average in each game they play. For example, Stephen Curry led the league in points per game this season with 32. This means that on average, he scored 32 points in each game. If you ever watch shows like First Take or Undisputed, you'll likely hear the show's analysts bring up players' per game averages, and they might even mention their slash line. A player's slash line is how many points, rebounds, and assists they average per game. Here's what it looks like. This is a popular way to present a player's productivity, but it isn't the best way. Per game averages may not seem like a bad way to evaluate players, but they present two major issues. One, they benefit players who play more minutes, and two, they don't account for pace. These numbers lack context that is necessary for proper evaluation. Let's look at Stephen Curry and Joel Embiid's scoring numbers from this season. Steph averaged 32 points per game, and Joel Embiid averaged 28.5 points per game. Curry also has the advantage in efficiency. This makes it look like Curry was easily the better scorer this season, but that isn't the case. Let's look at how these two players fared on a per possession basis. When we compare Curry and Embiid's points per 100 possessions, you'll see that Embiid was actually more efficient as a scorer on a per possession basis. This doesn't necessarily mean that Embiid was the better scorer this year, but it provides more context and shows us that the difference isn't as big as we may have previously thought. Per possession stats are great for comparing players because they put everyone on the same playing field. It doesn't matter how many minutes they played or how fast or slow their team's pace was. All that matters is how productive they are on each possession. I do want to warn you to be aware of players who don't play much and only see the court in garbage time. These players tend to have outlier per possession stats because their total minutes played are a small sample size. Now, you may be asking, what about per 36 minute stats? Those are fine because it eliminates the playing time issue, however, it doesn't fix the pace problem. Therefore, I'd still recommend using per possession statistics. I hope you've learned something today because the idea of measuring productivity on a per possession basis has changed the way I look at players, and I believe it has improved my knowledge of the game. Hopefully this video will do the same for you. Thank you for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing.